We come to lead the opposition, Keir Starmer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. A Tory MP spent last week claiming that Britain is run by a shadowy cabal made up of activists, the deep state and, most chillingly of all, the Financial Times.
Now, this is interesting. I mean, where on earth would Liz Truss get this idea that newspaper, that names the Times, but I actually showed that the original story didn't contain those numbers, but the other cheaper rags did. And a lot of those rags actually give money to the party that she's in. Was actually using numerical references in newspapers and communicating something to people. Yeah, I've got a video down there below. You can go and find it. Why on earth would she have that as an idea? I wonder if that could be because, under the Five Eyes Agreement and all the social media backhanders, and let's give them a job, and let's control the media, and let's control everything around everybody that's actually seeing things, or not seeing things if you're shadow banned. Had that done. Do you think I'm on a list? Do you think it showed up? Do you think they actually saw it? I suspect so. But here we go, with all the bullshit.
There's Samuel Roberts.
Plaid Cymru has signed the full facts pledge for an honest general election campaign. One of their...
Oh, ha, ha, yeah, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, they're all laughing. Yeah, because they think it's funny, because Sunak actually raised the amount of money that they can actually spend on telling you bullshit, and they've relaxed some of the rules on some of the bullshit they can actually tell you. So essentially, they can lie to your fucking face just so they can go, please vote for us, please, go on, please. But just listen to it in a minute.
One of Full Facts 4 asks is to renounce deceptive campaigning tactics. There is evidence of egregious, misleading campaigning in Wales and elsewhere by the Conservatives in recent weeks. We all have a responsibility to campaign honestly, because the alternative is to be complicit in dismantling democracy. Therefore, will the Prime Minister sign Full Facts pledge for an honest election?
Y'all ready for this?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I was pleased to just be in Wales last week, and these are the facts on the ground. The Labour-run Welsh NHS is performing the worst in the United Kingdom. Small Welsh businesses, including pubs and restaurants, are facing a crippling rise in their business rates. And indeed, Welsh farmers are being decimated by the plans of the Welsh Labour government. Those are the facts in Wales, and we're going to continue to point them out at every opportunity.
So that's a no then. So, funnily enough, don't like fact checkers. We're not using fact checkers, we don't like facts. So we're not going to get little banners underneath saying, this is actually incorrect and you're a fucking lying little toe rag. Oh dear. So you know what it actually means? All these fact checks bullshit crap. Just fucking ignore it. It's just some little spouty little fucking political fucking bullshit artist that wants to go, I want to tell you this and you have to believe me because somebody else says so, because they went and looked at a fucking newspaper or they looked at some old fucking TV programme and said, oh look, here's a majority, here's some fucking specialist. They might not have had their head screwed on right and they may have actually got their information wrong, but we're going to treat that as a fucking fact. Shove your facts up your arse.
At what point did his party give up on governing and become the political wing of the Flat Earth Society?
What on earth makes you think they're not at the centre of all these fucking conspiracies? It means it's normal life for them. I mean, they're going to manipulate things, be underhanded, go screwing around in other countries, create situations where they can actually, basically just enrich themselves by getting a company to make something while something else goes on in another country and then charge that country for money. So they can make a profit with all the shares and rake it in. Where have we heard that scenario before? Oh yeah, that's right. COVID and Ukraine. Oh, no Israel. But there's a bit of a problem with Israel because...
And a Mac Moran.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This last weekend, the Prime Minister posed for photographs with a group that shares extremist conspiracy theories on climate change and campaigns against net zero.
Net zero's a scam. The whole climate emergency thing is for part of the whole, you will stay indoors, you'll do as you're fucking told because we told you just because of a cold. That's where that stems from. They just want control over you. The whole carbon tax is just your fucking financial enslavement. So, thinking about it critically and thinking, like, where could this possibly lead? It's all to do with manipulating and controlling a population so they'll literally be a slave state. And they don't care where they actually get it shoehorned in. They're going to actually try and do it because the climate isn't the problem. The problem is the pole shift. Sorry. Because when the pole shift really kicks in, all this extreme weather crap they've been going on about, you ain't even seen the fucking half of it yet. This is only just getting started. Give it another, what is it now, 15, maybe 20 years? Shit hits the fan.
Does the Prime Minister share their views?
No, he doesn't, but he's fucking desperate. See, they're all against the whole conspiracy theory thing, even though most of it, a lot of the time, pans out to be true. But you need support. So what's he going to do? He's going to go pandering around to absolutely fucking anybody because they're absolutely that fucking desperate that they'll go round to any fucking, essentially, retarded fucking idiot who believes fucking anything at all. So they believe the bullshit that the fucking Prime Minister is going to be telling them, vote for us again because we need your votes. Please, go on, please. Yeah, they're fucking desperate. They know they're out. Period. Done. All the lies, all the bullshit, and all the fucking money-grabbing little fucking ways they've had is all fucking coming to an end. And they'll be lucky if they can get another fucking job anywhere else except with their own little fucking in-house mates. But if their own in-house mates aren't making any money under a Labour government, they ain't got no fucking friends left. Yeah, so, yeah, he's only there for, self-promotion, getting with the nutters, then I can use them for ridicule, which comes up in just a minute.
That's no way to talk about the Welsh farming community, Mr. Speaker.
Now, here's one for you, Mr. fucking Prime Minister, and GCHQ, because you'll be listening as well, seeing as how somebody just fucked around with my camera and was using it while my app was recording, saving the file, so it couldn't open the camera back up. Yeah, stop doing that. It just makes it fucking obvious. Now here's one for Mr. Prime Minister. Seeing as how he's so fucking smart, he can't even use a fucking contactless fucking credit card. Contrails and chemtrails. There is a difference. Chemtrails are what most of the people see up in the sky that are created into cirrus clouds and spreads all throughout the actual fucking sky. Contrails do the same, only you can't see all the fucking chemicals. It's been designed into the engine so it actually spreads everywhere. There's only one fucking problem, and this was spotted in 2019 because I made a real fucking note of it. When NATO was playing war games down the west coast of England, from just south of Scotland all the way down to Cornwall, the day that they turned up, there was not one long-lasting trail in the sky. For the whole 2 weeks, there was not one long-lasting trail in the sky. At the end of that 2 weeks, as soon as NATO made its way into the international waters and out of our territorial waters, the sky was thick with fucking trails. Now, do you want to go back to those fucking specialists who can't explain why there's gaps in the fucking trails behind planes, even though they're actually specialists in the field of what's going on in the atmosphere and they're all undecided about how this actually occurs? Do you want to fucking explain why there was not one single fucking long-lasting trail for 2 solid weeks while NATO was there? No, you don't want to explain it. I will, though. Biowarfare Act. The reason being, they keep flinging that shit up in the air is because they're collecting tax on it. Every time you get on a fucking plane, you're getting taxed on that fucking shit in the sky. And they make a shitload of money from it. So it doesn't matter if they make you ill, just so long as they don't make Allied troops ill while they're in their fucking territory. Because while those troops are active, you are not allowed to interfere with them detrimentally with the health for the operation. Because if you're making them ill, if you're making them substandard, you're actually affecting them by what's classed as biowarfare. Bet you he doesn't fucking answer that, does he? Conspiracy theory? No. Go and shove your fucking head up your arse. Conspiracy theory tends to be somebody's had a really good long think and a lot of fucking reading up and a lot of listening to fucking specialists on how you do shit. Just like, you know, the mental conditions in most of the country, it's self-induced. It's like a fucking self-curse. Put yourself in a position where you think you might be ill, you think you're going to be ill, you'll end up being fucking ill. All because they told you that it was so fucking deadly. Yeah, bollocks. Absolute fucking bullshit.